Hello, Crafted Shutter watchers. Happy to have you here today. Today we're going to do something a little different. If you notice on my banner, it says Photo Video Business. And today we're going to talk about photo because last night I just did a shoot with a couple, more of an engagement type shoot. And the reason why I did the shoot and what I did in the shoot, I'll explain to you because there's some very important things about color, and that's one reason for the title of this video. It's not a clickbait. This is for real. So I'm going to let you go ahead and watch these photos. I made a little slideshow for you, and then we'll get into some nuts and bolts of how I do my photography and some tips for you to get you going in it for yourself. So without saying anything more, let's watch this little slideshow of this little slideshow of these pictures I took yesterday evening in downtown Greenville, South Carolina. Here we go. Okay, everybody, I hope you really enjoyed the pictures. And often I have heard Fuji color and Sony color. And I mean Canon color, not Sony color. Canon and Fuji have the best colors out of camera. And I can't really argue with that because by and large, I love Canon colors. I mean, I have a Canon right here that I shoot video with a lot. And but I'm under the thing nowadays that you can tweak any camera to get really good color. Now what I was looking for on this shoot, and I'll link the video, I'll see if I can find the video and link it, was to shoot JPEG at a level that I was actually comfortable with and have the pictures come right out of camera looking like you just saw them. The only thing I did to those pictures was play with the highlight and shadows sliders. That's all I did with those pictures that you just saw on that slideshow. The rest of that is in-camera processing on the JPEG engine on the Sony A7III. And yes, I shoot RAW as a backup. So I have one card shooting the JPEG file, another card shooting the RAW file. But I really wanted to find a profile that looked like Fuji or Canon colors right out of the camera. And I've been happy with the results that I've been getting, and I hope that you enjoyed those pictures and liked them as well. I really like the skin tones of that profile a lot, and so I have been using it almost exclusively on all my photo shoots. The skin tones and everything are rendering out really, really nice. Now, the lens I was using was the Rokinon. What I'm shooting this on was the Rokinon 1.4. It's about a $500 lens. I'll link that below as well with the Sony A7 III. Now, when I go out to shoot a couple or family or anyone, the first thing I do when I meet them is, of course, shake hands, say hello, get the formalities out of the way, because I had never met this girl. The guy is a neighbor of mine. The guy that I was shooting in this couple, he's a neighbor. And I offered to shoot these pictures at no charge. The reason I did that, before you panic, is I really wanted to test a color profile. I really wanted to test the Rokinon lens, and I really wanted just to shoot natural light because normally on a shoot of this style I would bring some external flashes and fire them off. So I just really wanted to play with the camera and get used to it in more of a challenging setting than I had so far. So when I want to do that, I actually go out and find someone who would actually appreciate pictures, don't charge them for it, and just make it a learning experience. And then of course I can share that learning experience with you. But back to what I was saying before is I go through standing poses, how to stand, where to stand, and everything with the model before I get right into the shoot. And then I kind of let the shoot just flow along, and I have in my mind already a shot list of where I want them to be and what I want to capture for the evening. And that really makes it a relaxing way for the couple, because most people don't know what to do with their hands, they don't know how to stand, they don't know where to look. The better you direct somebody, the more comfortable they're going to be. And that's going to separate the pro from the amateur really, really quickly. Because a lot of cameras nowadays can take really good pictures, and but unless you know how to pose people if you're shooting people, then you're kind of missing the boat. And so it was a relaxed, fun shoot. And I'm going to deliver the pictures here in just a few minutes to the couple, and I hope they're happy, and I'm sure they will be. So I just think that with the in-camera settings on the Sony A7 III, all this hype about color, blah, blah, is not working is overhype. Because I have really found it to be stellar. I use the HLG3, what I'm shooting on now, for video, and I use that custom profile that I'll link. I'll also link down below the class that I took on Creative Live. I can find the link about this posing class. It's one of the best classes I have ever taken for posing couples. And so if you really want, I think it was $99 on Creative Live, and I'm not an affiliate with them, but this class was well worth the money, and I refer back to it over and over again. So again, these are just little things that separate the amateur from the pro, you know, finding the right location. Of course, I'm shooting more toward the golden hour, so we can have some decent light without having to use flash. There are several pictures in there that, like I said, if I was doing this paid, I would have brought a flash kit and probably an assistant along to get everything that I wanted just right. So that's some of my photos and how I work with photos, but I think that communication is really, really key. Talking to your models, getting them comfortable, making them laugh and smile, getting the reactions that you want. This not only helps you in photography, but it helps you in video. In other words, it's a skill set that goes across both. So I really hope that you enjoyed this. Let me know what you think about the pictures and their colors in the comments below. If you think this is close enough to a Fuji out of camera JPEG, because that's really what I was aiming for, a JPEG that's good enough right out of camera that I could just take right off my camera and share with anyone, and it looks fantastic without having to do a lot of tweaking. So let me know your thoughts below. Hey, thanks for watching this video. We look forward to creating a lot more. I'll do some more photo or oriented stuff. Let me know what you think, and we will see you. Oh, thanks for the support of this channel. If you want to ring the bell, ring the bell. If you want to subscribe, please subscribe. If you haven't subscribed, you need to subscribe. We'll see you in the next video.